what's up, everybody? It's Marcus from Marcus Brown Performance, also the owner of Dad Strength. Get your official premium Dad Strength headwear at official-strength.com, where strength is rooted in fatherhood. So today I wanted to talk about how powerlifting helped me be a better person and also helped me be a better father, and just give you some information on how I became a powerlifter. So let's start off with how most powerlifters became powerlifters. They were an athlete prior to that, right? I was a black belt in Taekwondo. I started Taekwondo at 7 years old and did it for about 7 years. Then I got to high school and I played basketball, played football, ran track. And then I got to college and I was a track athlete in college. And I had a strength and conditioning coach develop a love for weightlifting and the progress that I developed from that. Fast forward in time, throughout my adulthood, I really just was trying to find my athletic identity. I was a personal trainer. I also worked in coding and jewelry sales, and that was something that, was cool, but at the same time, I was just trying to figure out where I could be an athlete again, and identify with being an athlete, because that was something that was part of me for so long. Right, so with that being said, with powerlifting and how it helped me be a better person, a better father, it gave me my structure back, right? So I became a powerlifter probably around like 29, 30. And I just developed the interest from somebody on TikTok. Right? I seen someone I know on TikTok, they were doing powerlifting, and I said, hey, I want to try it myself. And so with that being said, it gave me my structure back of, hey, this is what I'm going to do every single day. Right? When I was in high school, I was school, practice, home. Right? In college, it was go to class, go to practice, go to the weight room and train and study, and then go back to my dorm. Right? That was what I did every single day, right? And now I have the same schedule: go to work, train, go home, be a dad, right? I don't have an interest in doing anything else other than what my routine is, right? With that being said, the next thing is that it allowed me to be a healthier person. Now, I'm not saying I wasn't a healthier person before I started powerlifting, but I was interested in things like going out, going to the club, going to the bar, right? Drinking, right? I have no interest in doing that anymore because of the fact that, I just don't want to hinder my progress as a powerlifter. So with that, it allows me to be a better father because I can lead by example for my son. Like, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any of that stuff. I don't like to stay out. And I'm also very successful at powerlifting, right? I'm squatting nearly 700 pounds, deadlifting over 700 pounds, right? I would like to think that I'm pretty good, right? But with that, my son will see that success, and maybe that says for him, hey, I gotta lock in and do these things. I can give him the blueprint to getting better in powerlifting or getting better at whatever sport he does, right? Me being also a strength and conditioning coach and to work with athletes at the Division I NFL level, I can give him the blueprint to how to be a successful athlete as well, if that's something he chooses, right? So I want to make sure that I give him that opportunity by leading by example, right? It also allows me to be more patient, and that's another thing. I pride myself in being extremely patient, and powerlifting tests that patience, right? In order to be good at powerlifting, you have to be okay with being patient, right? Not always trying to hit a PR, not always trying to hit the heaviest weight you can hit, even though you can hit it, right? I know I can break a record right now, but I don't try to do it because I know that I'm trying to do something bigger than what I'm actually able to hit right now. So my patience is extremely important, and that patience I practice with my son as well. He's 4 years old. I try to make sure I'm patient with him in regards to teaching him lessons and disciplining him, right? I mentioned in the TikTok video recently how I do not try to be a fearful parent, right? Have my son fear me. I want my son to trust me rather than fear me, right? So that's something I really think is really important for me in my parenting, and powerlifting is a part of me being better at that. And then the last thing I'm gonna just talk about is just legacy, right? I always talk about with Dad Strength, legacy, creating a legacy, right? And with that, I genuinely believe that my powerlifting career is a legacy that my son will see and help him become a great man one day, right? He'll see his father worked hard, He trained hard because he's in the gym with me all the time, right? When I do my SBD days, he is in there with me, seeing me get better, get stronger. And as he gets older, he's going to continue to see me do that, right? And that is a legacy that is beyond just the financial growth, beyond just giving him property and assets, right? It teaches him work ethic. It teaches him how to, be patient, like I just mentioned before. It teaches him how to be a better version of yourself and push for something that's greater than what you imagine yourself doing in the past, right? I never expected myself to be able to easily pull 600 pounds. I never expected myself to be able to break records in powerlifting, right? But these are things that are realistic for me now because I put in the time and the effort, right? And so with that being said, I've now created a legacy for my son to be the best version of himself. And so now I'm really excited for, as I continue to grow in powerlifting, continue to do these things, that I'm successful in this. So with that, I hope that my son sees what I do and allows him to pursue whatever he wants to pursue and be successful at it. But those are just a few things that I've done and that helped me be a great powerlifter and also be a great parent. Let me know if these are some of the things that maybe motivate you. But thanks for watching, and I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all next week on Thursday at 12. Peace.